Hi, welcome to my studio. Let's see, are we live? There we go, we're live. Welcome to my studio. Let's see who's checking in. Oops. I'm gonna just share this, but I am live on Facebook and on YouTube. Wow. Okay. Hi. Okay. Wait. Let's. Hi, Chris. Oh, I don't see myself though. Better make sure. Make sure I'm at. Okay. Hi, Jean. All right, I don't see where I'm live yet, so I just gotta hit refresh until I do. Hi, Maria. I once knew a girl named Maria. It does say I'm live. Oh. Once knew a girl named Maria. Okay, literally hearing myself makes me want to cringe. So I don't ever rewatch my videos either, so all right. Hello from St. Louis, Missouri. Sorry. Seems to be a frog in my throat. So welcome to my studio. My name is Tracy Weinzaffel. Every Wednesday I go live from my studio. It's free. You're welcome to just have fun. I know why I'm not live. It's because I'm in the wrong place. Yeah, that's it. I'm live, but watching a painting along from Oregon. Painting in my new journal I got from you. Lori, that's all I want to hear. I love that. So I got some exciting news. Let me just share this to here. Everybody in our journaling starting now. Okay, so today's been a busy day, as is every day of my life, and you guys can't see me. Hi. The first 5 minutes is you looking at my calendar saying I'm live right now. Don't let me forget to set this video up. In fact, I'll do it right now while people are logging in. My name is Tracy Weinzaffel. Every Wednesday I go live here on my Facebook page at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Doesn't cost you any money. You can just join in. You can take it for what it's worth, learn something, paint with me, find inspiration, just be in the moment. That's it. That's all. Thank you for the compliments. This is from a local boutique. I don't like to shop. And so I found a lady locally who gets stuff in and says, if it looks sporty like you, I'm going to get it, or I'll call you. And she found this for me before I left on vacation, and it suits me good, so thank you. And I'm wearing shorts today, because in the South, you sweat your cojones off. So every Wednesday I go live. I will paint. About the first 15 minutes, I do a little, here's what's happening in my studio. Of late, there's a few things. I just realized that for the next 5 months, breathing is going to be like necessary, but probably I'm not going to have time for it. So I am just going to do the best I can, and you were supposed to take your time. You're 3 minutes late. Anne says, I'm going to be a little late. Okay, so the most exciting, there's so many exciting things. Number one is, yes, my brushes are here, and y'all went a little nutty. So I'm gonna say set 1, set 2, set 3. We'll talk about these. I'm gonna use them tonight. Talk about the ins and the outs and why I picked these 3. I literally curated these 3 sets with my favorite paintbrush company, Dynasty. They have information about yours truly, and you guys have been ordering. Thank you, because Anne swam her way there. Thank you, because without you guys ordering them, I look ridiculous. I already have to place another order. So I'll talk about them in a minute. The other big announcement that happened earlier today, if you're a member of your Artful Journey or you have attended any of my other art retreats, well, I think I only announced it in one group. I didn't go back in other. Well, if you attended last art retreat, you were the first to know that I am having a mini retreat here. Okay? Now, there's good news and bad news. The bad news is I can't fit you all in here. The good news is I have a virtual opportunity for you to join me. And the bad news is we really sold out of my initial seating arrangement in a couple of hours. And so my team was like, are you adding any other seats? Because people have contacted. There are seats available because yours truly decided I'm going to map it out. I'm going to see how many butts fit in here. And look, I set up my camera on something that makes sense. So this is the space. I have plenty of room. Yes, I only have 3 tables. I know that. Or 2 tables. But I ordered 3 more. And this just shows you, I just have plenty of space, plus an aisleway, plus there's way for people to make the bathrooms, and we're going to be able to spread out. Everybody's going to have their own mat, their own watering dish, all of the things. So let me see if I can just take this around because I put it on a little stand. There was no email, Denise. So Denise, you're going to want to jump on this link because I just added the seats for in-person. They went quickly, but I added 3 more because I just jumped in and ordered another table, and we have plenty of room to spread out. And I just didn't want everybody to be like butt to butt, and no complaining. There's plenty of air conditioning to go around. And guess what I did? I did a public service for everybody because I am who I am. Today, my bathroom was fully functional, and it was so cute. My contractor, I need to get my contractor over here. First off, he's good looking. A little bit of eye candy never hurt anybody. Don't worry, I'll have eye candy all weekend long. But he got the toilet. It's all working. It's functioning. And he texted me in my house and said, grab the toilet paper, come on out. So I just tinkled in my own bathroom. I now do not have to run all the way into the house. It works beautifully. It's going down. So that happened today, and I said to him, I have a bunch of women coming here on July 25th. You better fix this thing. But he totally fixed it, and we're good to go. And so thank you. I just kept saying to him, if you build it, they will come. Yeah. And don't worry, I have plenty of AC. I got 2 mini splits, one over there, one over here. I mean, I can cool this down. Yeah, July in North Carolina is no joke, but the whole purpose of me paying all this extra money to have air conditioning in 2 different locations that would serve everybody is just the whole purpose. And I went out and bought the expensive tables because I want them all to match. I got problems. I went to Costco. I looked at Costco and was going to buy the 6-foot tables with the legs on the end. And you know how sometimes when you buy those tables and you go to like sit on the end of the table, nobody needs to sit on the end of the table. So first off, number 1. But sometimes people spread out and they sit at the end of the table and they crunch their kneecaps if they're anywhere past 4'10", and I'm 5'9". So just so you know, now they don't have 4 of the legs, but we'll figure that out. But even if you wanted to move around and sit on the end of the table, I decided I'm going to order Flush of Dreams. Okay. Yeah. So I wasn't going to order these tables because I use these for my orders, but I can still move them around. And I don't know if I'm not holding retreats what I'll do with all these tables, but we'll just take them apart, put them up, and store them. But I ordered 3 more with 15 more legs. I think I ordered 4 more chairs. And I like literally tested out 3 people sitting at one table. Karen, I sent you an email back about the fan brush and gave you an option. You have to tell me what you'd like to order. I emailed you back myself from info@Tracy Weinzaffel Studios. Your order is still sitting here. I know, I was waiting. Plus I have to paint your journal. Anyway, so I did all the testing because I know with women, here is what happens with women. If their temperature is off, or if they can't get the rolling totes and all of the stuff they're bringing, you don't have to bring anything. Okay. But we'll talk about what you need to bring. If you don't have room or you can't move in and out and go to, those are the 2 biggest complaints. So right there, I was going to nix that. I can move things around. I can move things out. Y'all are going to have space. Okay? Because once I make space a good thing, I understand. I'm a woman. I take up a lot of space. I'm 5'9". So I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart that we announced that today. I'll put the link in here one more time. And I'll post this on my Facebook page. It was announced in your Artful Journey. And it was announced in the last retreat first. I promised your Artful Journey members they would get, and they filled up every seat, and I released a few more seats because I went out here and I just started lining everything up. I taped the floors, I made sure. So Jerry got her brushes today. Do you like them, Jerry? All right. So with that being said, also you will be able to shop here. Yeah, 2 most important things: air conditioning, the bathroom, and your seating. Okay, the other thing is you're going to be able to leave your stuff in here all weekend. The only thing I'm going to ask is maybe if y'all want a carpool, because my neighbors are going to think I'm throwing a big old frat party, which I don't care. I'm allowed to do what I want. Okay, I have another announcement. And I was playing last night, so I'm a little warm right now, but yeah, it's selling out amazing. I know. I can't. Anyway, last night I needed to do a little project. Look at these little thank you cards. They're just so pretty. You know how long each of these thank you cards took me? Now this one, it needs a little zhuzhing, which I'm gonna fix. And I will be talking to you, but Jelly Arts came out with 4 new kits. Journal kit, image transfer kit, the stamping kit, and there's 1 more kit. I should know it. I went ahead and ordered a couple dozen of each of the kits, and with the image transfer kit, they came out with 2. This is pretty cool. They came out with 2 image transfer packs, and one of them, this one, are my drawings. So a lot of you, I shared like 5 or 6 black and white drawings and said, this is for a project that I'm working on. I never, sometimes I wonder if things are gonna come to fruition. They did come to fruition. They came really quick. There are 20 of these printable images. So once I get the kits in, which I should have in, I'm going to add them to the shop. I am going to go live on Jelly Arts page, my page, YouTube, talk to you about image transfers with Jelly Arts plates. I made these cards in 5 minutes. Now this one I got to fix, but like yesterday I was just playing around. And these are basically, those are my drawings. So, I hope your retreat, I have family gatherings. Oh, I know, but I'd love to come in the future. Sue, the hope is when I do this mini retreat, I will do a larger retreat, I hope. And then also, I'd like to repeat these mini retreats. So anyway, if you're wondering, these will be added to my website. I also have a code with Jelly Arts if you prefer to order from them. But I will be showing you how to use these. Me. Okay, so last night, this is what they look like. This is what they look like. And they're just black and white images, and I'll show you how to go ahead. Yeah. Are these new items for use on the jelly plate? Yeah, they are. These are brand new. In fact, I was the first to get them because I live closest. And I just went ahead and ordered them. So, my gal, I looked at my schedule for the next 4 months. Sleeping is probably not going to be part of the schedule. But these were simple cardstock cards. I just cut them in half, or I just cut them and then I folded them half. So I am going to paint tonight, of course, every night. She'll be teaching Jelly Arts Transfer during Painting Palooza. If you're curious, that's part of my scheduling problem, not problem. OKC Painting Palooza. For those of you who are near Oklahoma, I'll just give you the link to the event. I'm teaching image transfers. I couldn't think of what I was teaching. Anyway. And I gotta get hot. I got so much going. And then somebody called me today and wants me to submit to another event in 2026. And I was like, I'm not even through 2025. Could we just deal with what's going on right now? Okay. Does anybody need a journal tonight? I do paint the journals every Wednesday. Sorry, I have to blow my nose. Excuse me. Leah, Tracy is so excited about your transfers and brushes. Thank you. Deborah, you're going? That makes me so happy. Can we go to lunch again? Sorry, I gotta blow my nose. Not only do I have Kleenex out here, I have toilet paper. All right, it's just the little things that make a woman incredibly happy. Anyway, so I'm so happy. If I always paint on Wednesday nights, so I'm going to show you one more time. Somebody just said, "Can you show me your space?" Here's my space. Look, I'm not even jittery. So this is my studio. You guys know that? Oh, back here is kind of messy. I always love that I put everything I'm working on behind me, but that's my space. Just trying to think, is there anything you shouldn't be seeing? No. Anyway, there you go. And that's why I can fit so many people in here. I know. I gotta book my flight to Oklahoma, and now I gotta fly to Florida like the Wednesday before. There's nothing like just booking so much in that you can't breathe. And no, before anybody asks, this is not a public event. I'm not teaching something public that I can share with you because it's for a school district. Sorry about that. Don't get too excited. So clean. I have a clean problem. I got a clean problem. Thank you, you guys. This is total labor of love. If it weren't for the fact that, again, if you build it, they will come. And I feel like I've built it down to the point that I just want to share something with all of you guys, and having you here is the best. Oh my God, the most important thing I want to say. Okay, if you cannot be here for the mini retreat, there's a way for you to be here, just not here. I am going to air all of my lessons. There is a virtual opportunity. How could I forget this? There's a virtual opportunity. If you would like to do the retreat and just the lessons virtually, they will be recorded. They'll go in a portal. You will have those to access. You can sign up for that. You do not have to be here. I understand that not everybody can fly to North Carolina in 1 month. And when I hold the larger retreats where there's way more people and it's at an external place where I can't control the environment, i.e. the internet, which I am hoping to do. I don't have anything booked, So please do not be upset with me, but there is a virtual opportunity. You will be there for the classes. No, I'm sorry, I can't keep the headphones on and take you to lunch with us or whatever. Lunch is going to be served here, or to dinner. Although one time I was teaching a very large auditorium, and I had one of those like things with the little transistor things, and decided I needed to go to the bathroom at the lunch break. Thank God it was number 1, because yours truly decided and forgot to turn off the thing, because they set me up and they put the little speaker in and they said, oh, this will broadcast to everybody. Well, I tinkled in front of 100 people. So anyway, we're not going to be doing that, but I will be teaching this. Even here, they're going to have a screen to watch so that they don't have to crane their neck. I've already bought the screen. I bought the projector. I don't know how to hook it up. But yes, yours truly is not going to be wearing one of those. You will not be able to experience the lunches and the morning banter, and then we're going to probably meet for dinner, but you'll be part of all the learning stuff. So just wanted to let you know you can sign up for that. I'll give that link. I'm sorry I did not point that out. Yeah. And thank God it was just number 1. Okay, that's who I am. No changing that. Okay, so I have a number of journals in stock. I need some landscape on this. I'm thinking I'm going to do this. This is a 7x10 watercolor journal. The painting would be free. Oh, I know, Amy White is coming, and I know she lives in North Carolina. So that is great. If you are interested in the journal, I know I haven't painted anything yet. The painting will be for free. You pay for the journal, which is like 16 something, and shipping, and send an email. Anne will let us know who is the lucky recipient. I don't get involved, and please don't be upset if you don't get it, because I just work here. I've been doing this for a while, and I probably need to stop because I need to keep some of these books, but it's okay. Amy, if you're trying to talk your bestie into coming, she needs to sign up. I'm sorry, quick, because I just added the 3 more seats, and that'll be it. Or she can sit next to me. Anyway. Oh my God, Denise is coming for us. I don't know why I cut my tape so large. You guys, I couldn't be more thrilled. And by the way, my parents or my mom, they're going to come by. I don't know what they're going to do. Get in the way, but I love them. They'll be making guest appearances. No, Veronica, as far as hotels go, I listed 3 hotels. I have been highly recommended for the Fairfield. I am not booking a bank of rooms. There is no offer discount because I'm not doing it at the hotel. There were 3 hotels. I'm recommending the Fairfield. It came highly recommended. I will tell you, I looked at the budget one that is closest to me. Thank God it's booked, because I don't want anybody to book that. It does not look safe to me. But I did not book, I can't do that. I don't have the quantity. When I do another retreat, typically they want you to do the event at their location, and then you can get a discount. But I can't guarantee the number of rooms, and that's a big financial commitment on my end, especially when people come in and they stay with friends or they all room together. And I will tell you, when you come to one of my retreats, you're going to come maybe not with a friend. Doesn't matter. You might not know anybody. When you leave, you will leave with friends. And I mean close friends. And I have seen friendships just blossom. So there you go. I don't know why my explanations just can't be no. All right. This is a 7x10 watercolor journal. I am going to do mixed media. It's not watercolor. And that doesn't matter. Still is going to work. I needed a bit of size, I decided. No, you do not have to. Oh, perfect. You do not have to be, that's another great question. I don't know why you do not have to be a member of your Artful Journey to sign up. No. I just offered it to your Artful Journey members first because those are who I know and love. And I always promise when I offer something, it's there. So the answer is no. Jean said, absolute truth. My experience from last year's retreat is you're going to leave with friends. That's it. That's how I roll. So I'm going to do acrylic paint today. I guess you can just see my face. I don't know why this is so difficult for me. All right. Oh, that's not it. Where is, go. Okay, I keep hitting the same dang button. Okay, go across. There I am. Hi. Sometimes I use gesso, but I'm going to use matte medium. It's so true. You all will end up sitting where you're supposed to sit. We'll probably play some games where I make you move around and meet new people. I feel like those relationships are important, especially because you're coming to meet people who are like you. They love the same things that you do. You're actually coming to a retreat where it's like-minded. All right, the first set of brushes that I am going to use, probably mainly I'm going to use this set of brushes. This is what my set of brushes is, set number 1. This is, I primarily meant for acrylics. Set number 2, primarily meant for watercolors, because those are watercolor brushes right there. And set number 3 is, these are stencil brushes and detailers. I know I'm going to use this, and I have a sense I'm going to use a few of those, okay? But this is the set I'm using today, set number 1. Sorry, I seriously need to burp my Chinese food, and I'm trying to be really polite. Okay, so here we go. This is the flat brush that is in there. I might need to turn this air conditioning down just a little bit because the fan is blowing quite. I didn't really think about that. Ooh, sorry, you gotta remove this. And yes, we're gonna do a dinner on Saturday night. It's not gonna be something where I thought, oh, I gotta charge everybody and then worry about what are you gonna drink, and no. We'll plan that. There's not 1,000 of them. There's not 1,000 of us. This is going to be a way for me to relax and partake. And so this is just matte medium. If you have gesso, gesso will work great too. I just am using matte medium because I just pulled it out. Booked the plane last night on a wish and a prayer I could get in today, and I did. Kim, you are a risk taker. I definitely need to partake in your spirit. I was literally thinking today, if this girl does not get in, has a place to stay, is booking a plane. Yeah. And I will tell you that meeting, I have met some of my greatest friends at events like this. So my job as facilitator and educator is to put you all together. You'll end up seating where you want. Yes, Anne is going to be there. So if y'all want to hug Anne, she will be there. Right, Anne? Anne has VIP status, so she'll be here. In fact, I got to make sure. I think we talked. She wants to. All right. Okay, rinsing off my brush. So I just covered the whole background. That's all I did. I really have to cough. Sorry. Okay. And I want this to dry a little bit. She's on her way. And then I'm going to use the 6 round. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do what I want to do. Why not? I think I can do it. I think I can do it. And I want you all to come and just feel like you're part of this space. Like, I want you all to feel welcome in this space. Because that's why I built it. It's kind of a lonely place without people. Now don't get too comfortable because you do have to leave on Sunday. I will pass out and be sleeping. All right, I gotta like, how am I gonna do this that it would, I never use a pencil. I actually firmly believe Anne is packing now. I never use a pencil, but I think a pencil would be kind of handy right now so I don't run out of space. But I don't know what I did with my really good pencil that I had. What did I do with the, oh, no. Well, I'll use the crappy pencil that I have. Oh, I need a good pencil. I just need a pencil. This doesn't have to be exact. In fact, you know what? Balls to the walls. I think I'm just going to sketch it out and paint. Who cares? Who cares? You guys, Kim, you must know the area. I'm thinking of 2 locations. That's one. There's going to be a new restaurant in town too. So I want to be together. And it'll be Saturday night. So, all right, that's just black paint, by the way. I just thought to myself, this isn't going to be like, this does not have to be like color in the lines. I just need an outline to have some fun. Because all I want to do is have some fun. And I'm trying to decide if I'm going to have some fun here, I'm debating. I've got like 2 things in my brain that are just conflicting. Okay, I think I can do this. All right, just change the location altogether. Yeah, this is the liner brush that I'm going to use, so. Okay. Now, if you feel more comfortable, you could trace something. And if you don't like what you did, you could make it larger. This isn't going to matter. I mean, it'll matter ultimately if you keep going out of the lines, but this is just a sketch. I'm not big on pencil because I tend to erase pencil. I tend to second guess myself. I really hope what I'm about to do is going to work, and I didn't even think about the background. Okay. Okay, so we have something pretty big there, pretty majestic. You know, I don't even need a background if I just put more petals in, right? Solve that problem. I mean, this will be maybe something. Why not? There we go. Okay. Now, what I like to encourage you to do is just have a little bit of fun. And this is going to be colorful. And we might hit an ugly stage, but I did it in my teens. We all do it. I mean, I feel like in high school, Joe Gabriel, my crush, he was handsome as heck. Probably never hit the ugly stage, but maybe now he's not so attractive. All right, bright colors. Like, I'm just picking out Deco Art's new colors. Bright. Any colors that make your heart happy. And I'm going to go with the 6, what is this? The 6 round that's in the set. Again, everything I'm using is in the set, so it's not like it takes the thinking out of things. I am going to try to stay in the lines reasonably. If I don't, who cares? Oops, I guess I need to put the paint down on the palette. This is a paint palette. It probably weighs 8 pounds now. Oh, never used this paint. Okay, don't use your teeth. That is terrible. Especially when you just had dental work this week. Oh my God. Okay, don't use your teeth. No using the teeth. Okay, this yellow is obscenely yellow. It's called Lemon Burst. But just go into your paint palette. Ooh, I haven't used this one either. Oh, come on. Don't worry, I'll be done on or about 8:30. I do my best. And if somebody does want tonight's journal, you have to send an email to help@yourartfuljourney.com. I should probably put that back up. It is, if you don't email help, hold on. Sorry, Anne, I took the email down. Okay, it's help@yourartfuljourney.com. We don't know, we can't guess. I know, don't do what I'm doing. My mom watches these sometimes on YouTube, and she like, and if I swear, you better watch out. Okay, so we're just gonna have fun. Ready? No. All right, well, don't matter. Again, I said if you go out of the lines, not the end of the world. Oh, God, I hope this works. I didn't really test the concept. I just thought it would be fun to not care. Oh, now I am just spraying paint everywhere, but okay. And Maria is saying she sent an email, I believe. I'm drying this. Why am I drying this? Because if I went and just keep putting different colors down and the paint isn't dry, what's going to happen is the paints are going to blend and mix together, which I don't want them to do. I want these to be just streaks of paint. Oh, that's light. It's okay. I'll use it, but it's yellow is so transparent in nature. I'll probably kick in another yellow. I'm not a big, like, lemon person. Okay. I love the teal too. This is called Dragon Teal. And I do list all my colors. Like, I don't feel like this, I feel like this orange is awful. It's called Fresh Mango. It's a little light for what I'm doing. It'll work. Sure. Oh, I'm like soaking so much paint on here that I'm dripping it. Oh, well, I just covered that yellow. I don't know where things begin and things end. Okay. So I'm using a heat gun just to kind of speed up the drying process for me. So I don't have a magic oven. And don't think about it. I mean, we'll fix it later. We'll fix it later. And if you go over the lines that you first made, don't stress. Those were just guidelines. This is acrylic. This is like a peacock flower. I don't know. Now, I told you we were going to hit the ugly stage. But I still like it. Now, another idea. Gotta dry. Gotta dry. I'm just going to throw some other colors in here because I absolutely can and want to. And until I sell the painting, it's my painting, so I get to do what I want. I mean, this is some rainbow love and fun. Now, I'm taking a liner brush, which you wouldn't anticipate, but let's make little lines. I didn't really think of this background, so I apologize. I don't know what's happening there. I feel like ultimately there's not going to be much of a background and that I should be like, why am I apologizing? It's my painting. Like, I feel like this should just be another, like, petal. I mean, I can do what I want. I can just have a little bit of fun so that we don't have this massive background I even have to be thinking about. Why not? Uh-oh. Well, that's nice. My tassels. My tassels are tasseling. I literally am swiping the tassels right through the painting. Oh. I'm on. Hi. Hi. 1 second. Gotta pause. Hi.
I can come back later. I don't want to disturb
Yeah,
you.
no worry. I'm just teaching class till like 8:30, 8:35.
Okay.
Yeah, do you mind?
No.
Yeah, and you are?
Yeah, I'm Calvin. I'm the manager of the CKP. This is my husband. They're social science program. You guys based on our spirit system. And just need to know if you guys are okay.
Okay, it'd probably be better like 8:45. I'll be really done. Yeah, I'm teaching a class on it.
No worries.
Okay. It was a salesman, and he said, I was explaining to your husband, I don't have one of those. Okay, all right. I think it was a salesman. I don't know. Was it like, do you have to get a neighborhood security system? I'm learning all the things. All right. I'm teaching a class right now. I don't have one. Okay. Did we fill in all of the things? I think we did, didn't we? I don't know what's happening there, but I think I know now. Because we're going to use the stencil brushes in my set. Because I always like the insides to kind of look. There we go. Let's just do that. Stencil brush. Oh, by the way, that is the same size stencil. You know what? I'm just going to open this because I'm going to use everything in here anyway. This is set number 3. Sue Miller just said, between camp and this and yard work, I just want to watch, but I'm falling asleep. I know, Sue. I'm sorry. Okay, I need to... I'm keeping the cards and putting them behind me just because they make me so happy, but I'm going to just use this guy. Okay. We're just going to use whatever leftover paint is just kind of laying around. We're going to need black. Was that black? Yeah, that's black. Okay. Now, I know you might be losing hope, but don't lose hope. I actually love this. Okay. Just giving myself a little blend of colors. Now I'm going to come in with a liner brush. I just dropped my heat gun. And I am going to find the edge of these flowers. And yes, I'm going a little steep into these, meaning that's a little bit of a thick line. I'll come back with a smaller liner brush, but I really want this to be thick. Did Marie get this? Yes. Excellent. We got communication going. Okay, that makes me happy. So I just took some black paint and just made a really thick border. Now I have to do the same here, I feel like. I'm running out of black paint. I'm really tempted. I should have just made this all full of color. And I still can. Yay. Well, I feel like this is kind of matching my shirt. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, my tassels are going into this. Kind of just changed my mind and went the route I wanted to. All right. Now I'm going to bring back that original liner brush. This is very suited. It is going to match. This tassels. Okay, I'm going to turn the book because it's going to be a little bit easier to do what I'm about to do. And that is I'm just going to come in and give definition to the ends of the petals, okay? Color all that in. Remember, we just use that as an outline. I don't care if you draw all new lines, but come in from the middle, go out. Yay. I love me a good, colorful, crazy flower. You can make the ends of the petals okay, we're going to come in here. This is why I told you not to care. I know it's hard. Now, yes, I'm going to even do that from here. Because I want to come in. I'm going to add a little bit of detail down here. Yes, I'm going to come in here. I know it's off the page. Because we're going to dot this. We're going to do more here. I am dipping this liner brush in just the tip of the black, so it's not but I'm going to come round out this flower. Woo! She bold, baby. She is not afraid to be her. You gotta love a flower that is just like, she doesn't know if she's the ugliest one in the batch or the prettiest one in the batch. But she don't care. I'm like literally breaking a sweat while I'm painting. Okay. I'm going bold. So just keep at it if you're not quite sure and you're like, oh, my colors are mixing or they're doing this. I get it. Remember, dry the colors because that also helps to keep them from blending. Oh, good. Oh, I have a Kiss Off stick. I have several of them. I actually am way at peace that my clothes always have paint on them. Yeah, it's just not a thing. Okay. I just never... Having paint on my clothes, wearing stuff that dangles is not a good idea for me. Now, I'm not going to do too much white because I'm going to do some white. Are we bothered by the fact that the background is white? Like, I have these little pieces there. Am I bothered by this? I can't tell. I'll find out in a minute. I should tie these up. Okay. Oh, we're bothered or we're not bothered? I feel like we're just going to have to not be bothered because I didn't think about it and I wasn't really clearly. Okay. This paint is going to dry fast if I don't move it. And I got to buy a security system. Oh, we're bothered. Clearly we're bothered. Leave the background, it's fine. Oh, I got a solution. Forget it, I got a solution. I'm bothered too, but I'm not bothered. I'm bothered, but I'm not bothered. What time is it? It's 8:27. I have 3 minutes to finish this painting. I gotta turn this off. I got a security system that the guy wants me to buy. If he's a door-to-door salesman coming to my door at 8:30, does anybody find that weird? I'm looking for the fan brush that comes with this set. Didn't it come with a fan brush or did it not? Could somebody tell me if it... Yes, it comes with a great fan brush. But I can't find... Here it is. Found it. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Where do we have something that is... Yep, no black, no more. Yeah, it's not black anymore. See, there's a solution to everything. Okay. Now, if there was a little bit more water, that would help me. I do have a big ending for this. Ooh. Okay, so I'm not going to go crazy with it. Because I plan on going crazy in other ways. Remember this little detailer brush that's in the stencil thing? We're going to kind of have to do this carefully. Which, careful is not my middle name. Reckless is. I'm just adding in little details. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to take this little thing and I'm going to do this. Oh, well, that's not going to do any good when it's on the tape. Okay, more pressure, thicker dot. Less pressure, thinner dot. Got it? More pressure, thicker dot. Less pressure. Doesn't that scream happiness? This is not where I thought I was going to be going tonight, but I ended up there. Nothing makes something more fun than a whimsical little dot. Polka dots are included. That's why I love this little tool so much. Okay? Did anybody see this happening? I had an old drawing that I'd done a long time ago, but I didn't do it this way. But I feel like this is like the modern way I would have done it. And I don't remember what I called it back then, but it was like, okay. Okay, so let me look at the painting now. And the paintbrushes are on the website. They're under new. I can give the link if you need those. Ooh. I'm going overboard because once I start, I can't stop. This is just a thing. Oh, please don't get. I did order these individually, by the way. Oh, it's like every petal has to have it. Okay, and I'm going to stand up. That's off the page, so I don't have to do that. Okay, that's off the page too. Let me think. Anything else? I mean, I just threw up 75 techniques on this, so... by the way, if you're curious about your artful journey, you can also email help@support.com. This is where I do all of my fun techniques and not so quickly. Okay, I need to stop. This dotter is the foam detailer. I sell it individually, excuse me, and I sell it in the stencil kit. So it's this. And then I just blot off the end in water. It's not meant for that. I think it's meant for pastels. But what are you gonna do? By the way, I do list all the colors. Thank you, Anne, for listing the brushes. I do list all of the maybe he was neighborhood watch. Okay, I gotta dry this because I do want to. See, if you come here or you watch my virtual stuff, this is the kind of fun you get to have. You don't know what's going to happen. I love this little tool. And there are other tools that do stuff like this, but I don't know. I am going to give this a nice satin sealer. I'll list this as well because this was purchased and I want it to last. But I have to make sure all these dots, I'll have to do this on my own. These dots take a while. Oh, you've been in pain and watching has been, oh, my goodness. I will list all of the colors that I used. I can't take off the tape though until I paint this, and we have to be here for the tape removal. So can you just hang tight for 2 minutes? It literally looks like a clown threw up. But this was the mood I was in, so this is what you get. Got it? I'm glad I kept the notes from. Okay, I just have to make sure this is, you know what, if I can do a little something to make y'all a little more happy, I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. I just gotta make sure this is dry. I feel like taking the tape off, and I don't want to put the tape back on. I don't have a husband. I mean, there was somebody out there, but he wasn't a husband. I mean, hold on. I don't think I'm married. I know it was out there, but it was not. I always love that too. You ever had this? You ever have somebody? I am been single for a long time, but I mean, I'm good. But it's funny to me. I've had people come to my house. I own the house, and they'll say, "Can I speak to the man of the house?" I had a neighbor once who said that to me. And let me just tell you, I also had a solar company, and I was looking for solar. And I told that kid, there is no way I am doing business with you ever. And that's because you're looking for the man of the house. By the way, you should be looking for the decision maker of the house, who is normally the woman of the house. And what does my gender have to do with it? Which also is surprising because I have a degree in construction with a minor in construction project management. Yeah. Kid, do not. Yeah. I'm one of those people you really don't want to like. I'm not going to be mean, but I'm going to like give you a little minor education. Okay. Or I always love this one. When you're getting bids, you're going to want to look for this. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I am just a feeble female. What am I looking for? Sorry. Okay. And it is funny. It is funny to me because if you really do the math, especially with carb buying and stuff, women are the major buyers. Okay, we're taking the tape off. This is why my team has to edit out half of the stuff I say. Because I'm a loose cannon. Whoa, I love this painting. I love this painting. I don't say that often. No, I was living in California when somebody asked me for the man of the house. I wasn't in the South. No way. No way, Jose. I was in California. Also, my next door neighbor did not really overly like me, so it was fun to say, I am the man of the house. Okay. I love this painting. There's something about it that made me incredibly happy, and I think it was just the looseness of it. Okay. We have the same people around here. Yeah, sell solar, and they forget they are here 10 times, and they say your neighbor down the street is using us. Well, you all know I had a salesman show up to my house, and he wasn't a salesman. He was a solicitor for like the fire department, whatever, but very careful who I donate my money, especially who I hand checks to or whatever. And he really did get upset with me. And I don't care, because I got enough friends. So that was pretty funny. All right. I believe this is going to Marie. Amen. Okay, from where? Oh, I just put my hand in it. We are kindred spirits. I know sometimes I have to like watch out because sarcasm is really my love language, but not mean sarcasm. Like if I'm being sarcastic with you, it means I absolutely adore you and you get me. But I would not want to be mean to somebody. Yeah. I feel like I would never want to be mean. I put all of this aside, and I do list all of the materials. It usually hits, if you're on my newsletter, usually the newsletter goes out on Tuesdays, so it's listed on my website under free tutorials. If you're curious about your artful journey, you can email help@yourartfuljourney.com. Every Wednesday, I go live at 7:30 p.m. Do not forget, if you do want to join my retreat, mini, whatever you want to call it. No, there is a name for the retreat. I just forgot what it was. The Artful Gathering. If you would like to participate in that live or virtually, I don't know if the seats are all taken. I had added 3 seats before we went on tonight. Look. So go on with your bad self. Okay. Have a wonderful evening. Don't forget to do something creative every day. It's good for the mind, body, spirit. Yeah, less said. I don't think firefighters go door to door. See, I don't think so either. I was happy that snake met him at the door. I mean, a real black snake met him at the door. This is, I believe, sold. Sorry about that. But, yeah. Have a wonderful evening, and I will post. You can buy the retreat virtually and have the lessons, okay? I will talk to y'all soon. Thank you for this opportunity again, to do something creative with you, because it actually means a ton to me. This is what I built my business around, and I enjoy doing this with you. Talk to y'all later. Good night.